Hey everybody, Sandy here. Today we're going to do an alcohol drip tumbler. Probably not anything you hadn't seen before, but I just felt like this was something that I wanted, well, for Pete's sake, go the other way. This is something I just wanted to play with. I haven't done one of these in a while. And this one I'm doing on bare stainless steel because I feel like there might be a difference in the way the alcohol shows on this. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some epoxy on here, and I've mixed up, I don't know, quite a bit. I want it to be more of a turquoise look, so I'm going to do some Baja Blue, and then I have, well, this is teal. Well, you can't see the label. Oh, there is a label on this one, by T-Rex, and this one is Glacier Blue by T-Rex. And I think we might mix in some Stream just to kind of mix it up a little bit. I don't want it too, I don't want it like tons of colors. We may wind up that way because you know how I roll. But what I'm going to, well, I'm just going to go ahead and start here. We're going to start with some Glacier Blue. And see how we like it. Actually, I want it, well, no, I'll keep it rolling this way. Whoops. Sometimes it comes out a little quicker than you expect. Okay. That's enough of that one for right now. And we'll do some teal. And I have no set pattern in my head as to how this should lay out. I'm just slapping it on. Y'all know me. It goes on, it goes on. That teal is really pretty. And now, against my better judgment, I'm going to put some of this Baja on. I almost hate to, because that is so pretty. But we're going to do the Baja Blue. Hopefully I got it shook up enough. It's been sitting a while. Oops. Holy crud. Did crud fall off there? Let's see. Pinata inks sometimes have a tendency to get, well, crusty is what I call it, where it just wants to, I don't know, kind of sit above everything. I find that the T-Rex actually goes in better, but that's just my findings. Whoopsie poopsie. There we go. enough of that. Yep, I can see that piñata, it's pulling it just exactly how I didn't want it to. Let's see what Stream does for us. This is a Tim Holtz. We're all over the board today. And I know that these colors, for the most part, are very similar. But I think once we put the white on, we may see a bit of a difference. I don't know, maybe we will, maybe we won't. The white that I'm going to use is by, I don't know, Sigwang or whatever. It's like an off-brand from Amazon, but it doesn't cause the ugliness that the Pinata White seems to. This is thinner and it seems to travel a little better. And we'll see if it's going to make a liar out of me. But we're going to be putting more color on here anyway. Okay, whoops. Okay, we're going to warm that up just a little bit with the embossing gun. Okay, we're warming up pretty good here. So I'm going to cut that off and see what we get when I drop some more alcohol. Oopsie, poopsie, wow, that was a pile to beat all piles. I like the feathery look of the white in there. So we probably will have to do more white. But this, I definitely loosened up the epoxy on this. Not a bad thing. I'm not hating the movement. Actually, quite liking it. Well, that's kind of finding its way around there and whatnot. I'm going to put a little bit of epoxy in to my small cup here. Let me get, I don't want that stirrer. Oh, where is it? It's hiding. Okay. I want to mix some white. Oh, please stop pouring. I want to mix some white into my epoxy so that I can do some stringers on this. And I am going to drop a little more white on this. Not a terrible lot. I do love that I can see through the alcohol inks, the colors on this. Come on, you. Turn it loose. A little more here at the top. And I don't think I have any at the bottom, so we're going to share the love there as I drip it all over the puppy pee pad. Okay. I'll let that roll. And while that's rolling, I'm going to mix up my white into my epoxy that I've poured into this little cup. One thing I have always observed is that if you mix up your white, excuse me, if you mix up your white into your epoxy too soon, you very easily could find yourself having a set up epoxy. And I don't know why white does that, but that's been my experience. Well, I am just getting epoxy everywhere here. This is really pretty. I think I need to take that off and tilt it a little bit, although I am loving these. I don't even know what to call them. It's very pretty, though. I'm going to take you down and show you what we've got. Let's go down in here and focus on this little baby a little bit. Whoopsie, poopsie. Sorry about that. Isn't that pretty? I don't know about this. The light that keeps... drunk camera. Well, hopefully you can see that. Because it is really pretty. Okay, I think I am going to try and get some up and down movement on that. So I'm going to quick take it off my turner. And I'm going to tilt it down some, and then I will tilt it back up some. It's so pretty, I just want to stop now. I say that, but then I'll turn around and do something dumb. I think maybe a little bit of heat on this just to get a little more movement, not a lot. There we go, we're starting to get some movement now. There's one of those blasted, stinking, rotten bubbles. The ones that I hate from these kind of cups. Yep, see it? It keeps wanting to... I'm just going to keep popping it as I see it. Just Just enough to drive me nuts. See it? See if I can't maneuver this enough to get it to see it. It's even pushing all the alcohol ink away. This is so pretty. It looks iridescent under there. I'm loving that. Okay, let's pull this up. See if we can't pop that stinking rotten bubble, because it's just going to give me a headache. We'll call it that. You see that runner? We're going to see if we can't move him down this way a little bit. And then we'll move him back the other way. Hopefully we have bypassed that bubble and filled in that seam, because that's what, I don't know, I've had that happen to me several times. And you know, I thought I had gotten rid of all the ones that had the seams in them, just because you have to babysit them. The seam won't be, or the bubbles won't be there. You'll walk away and 2 hours later, dang it, there's bubbles. And it's enough to make you want to spit. There's a little bubble right there, and I don't want him. There. The nice thing about the epoxy being loose is that it heals itself really well. Okay, enough of that nonsense. Let's get it back on the turner and get it turning. Try not to let it pool. Okay. There. It really is pretty. I really don't want to do anything more to it. But let's just see what this does, because if we have to, we'll throw a little more of the color on here. Not really sure what I want to do with this. Let's see if we can get this to turn in the other direction. Let's see. I don't want a ton of this. Just an accent, if that's what we can get. I'm liking how it is almost bringing it to a 3D feature. Yeah, I don't like all that in there. Whoops. I'm trying to go with the notion that less is more. So, yeah, I'm not liking that glob at the top. I'm sure it'll thin out, but I'm not liking it. There we go. Just wanted to get a little more color into it. And there was one other globber. Maybe it took care of itself. Looks like maybe it did. Okay. I don't know how well this is translating into the camera, but I'm here to tell you, this is gorgeous. I'm loving these colors. I think I want more alcohol ink on here, more white, because I really like these cloud type deals in here. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. Scream at me all you want. I'm going to do it. And then I will put a little more color over top. But I happen to be loving these. Where is that dripping from? There. Oh. You just keep going until you get it where you want it. That's all. And that's all I'm doing. It's just going until I'm happy. Let's try some of the glacier blue with these new white dots. See how we like that. I mean, I really love the teal, but I like the blue too. And we're going to do teal. Once again, I got to find my sometimes it just wants to just roll right off, and oh well. We all know that it will seek its own design. Okay, well, I think we're going to let this, we're going to heat it up just a little bit as it's rolling. Just a little bit. I'm staying high above it. Pretty sure that's warm enough. I'm going to get out the straw. I'm going to get out the straw. I'm going to move it around a little bit. Oh, sometimes a little more than I wanted to. Let's see if I can blow that back. Yes. Okay. A couple of them I'm not liking how flat they are. But let's see. I saw a bubble over here that I want to just grab. Goodbye, bubble. I still have alcohol ink that is coming off of there. Isn't that something? Okay. All right. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do something. Okay. That was just looking kind of wonky there. All right, I'm gonna let this roll out. I will probably put it on my other turner because I want to work on a mold that I have, because when we come back with this, we will have a finished cup. Well, here she is, all finished up. This was so easy to do, but I love the effects of the stainless steel coming through. To me, it's just, I don't know, it's shimmery without any shimmer in it. I just think it came out so cool. Give you a little shot of the bottom. Is that cool or what? So, yeah, not disappointed in this. I'm not sorry that I didn't base paint it first. I just think it looks really cool. So, I hope you enjoyed this. And until next time, toodles.